The following paid program for Copperware, brought to you by TriStar Products Incorporated, contains an important message for everyone. Are you struggling with occasional aches and stiffness?
I was complaining all the time to people in my family.
My hips started bothering me.
Sore muscles and joints are a fact of life, but they don't have to stop you from living it.
So I found Copperware, and it's amazing.
I can go to work all day, take the dogs for a walk, go to the park.
I don't get woken up in the middle of the night anymore.
This has changed my life.
Get your life back with the original Copperware.
Copperware is so comfortable, you forget it's there. I might even fall asleep with it on.
I can open my hands fully without them throbbing.
Without the swelling, it feels so much better.
Copperware is comfortable compression that provides constant support to help alleviate sore muscles and joints for people across America. From a California surfer to a Virginia rancher, mothers,
It makes me feel like I'm the mother they should have.
grandfathers,
I'm able to spend time with my grandchildren only because I'm able to move better.
people who work hard,
I'm definitely going to recommend Copperware to all of my flight attendant friends.
and play hard.
My knees have to take a lot. It doesn't keep me restricted from making moves as some other products that I've tried on my knee.
Copperware's secret is in its proprietary performance fabric. Other so-called copper garments chemically treat their fabric with small amounts of copper that will wash out over time. The original Copperware is compression sleeves and garments with copper and antibacterial agents permanently bonded into the micropolymer, creating a powerful performance fabric. The antibacterial and copper agents will never wash out because they are literally part of the fabric. You're about to see how compression may help with recovery of tired joints and muscles. Copperware works for former world #1 tennis champion Tracy Austin.
It's very important for me to stay active. Copperware you can wear all day, and in fact you can sleep with it. It helps with compression and helps you with recovery. It's important for me to use anything that I can to get back on the court because I feel that when I exercise, especially when I get to play tennis, I'm so much happier.
Copperware works for Hollywood superstar and top amateur golfer Jack Wagner.
Any kind of ache or pain in your body for a golfer, it's the worst. I like the Copperware because it keeps my body feeling tight and together. I've worn the Copperware t-shirt underneath it, and I certainly wear my Copperware shorts to keep that heat in my muscles when I'm ready to swing.
Are you ready to start feeling better and moving more? Jack Wagner, Tracy Austin, and people just like you who've already found relief are about to show you how.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am thrilled to be here with you today because today we're talking about something that is absolutely crucial to each and every one of us, maintaining our physical and emotional health. One of the best ways we can do that is to stay engaged with the things that we're passionate about. I'm passionate about performing, being a present father, staying fit, and about playing golf. But here's the problem. At a certain age, our bodies sometimes have a hard time keeping up with our passions, right, guys? The answer isn't to stop moving. It's to keep moving and manage our creaky joints and achy muscles. Since I started wearing Copperware, I feel better when I work out, and I work out every day. I wear the Copperware shirt and the shorts under my regular gym shorts. I like to work up a huge sweat when I work out, but the Copperware fabric breathes, so I stay comfortable. It's absolutely flexible. It doesn't interfere with my swing. In fact, I forget that I'm even wearing it. I love it because it makes me feel better. Now, I'm not an expert on how it works, but we do have one with us here today. Jane DeNoble.
Hey, Jack. Copperware doesn't just work for athletes and weekend warriors. It helps all of us with everyday activities. First, Copperware is compression. What's so unique about it? It's comfortable and it's flexible. No matter what Greg does, the Copperware moves with him, conforming to every contour of his body. Secondly, Copperware has an incredibly fast wicking. Wicking is a fabric's ability to absorb and release moisture. Copperware doesn't interfere with your body's own ability to regulate temperature. Perspiration is drawn through the fabric and released so you don't get overheated during your workout. Here's a Copperware fabric, and here's the leading competitor's fabric. See how quickly the water is absorbed into the Copperware? Now watch what happens when we pour the same amount of water onto this one. It just sits there. And thirdly, it's Copperware's powerful antibacterial agent and copper that is manufactured into the micropolymer, then twisted into the yarn, which becomes Copperware's performance fabric. Independent laboratory testing has shown that the original Copperware has up to 30% more copper than the leading competitor's products.
Thank you, Jane.
You got it, Jack.
Now we're going to take you out to a charity run in San Diego to meet a legend. She was only 16 when she won the US Open for the first time. She's the youngest player ever to be inducted into the Tennis Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, two-time US Open champion and former world #1, Tracy Austin.
Thank you. It's great to be here today. We're in San Diego to support this wonderful charity 10K and 5K run to raise money and awareness for cardiovascular health. One of the keys to heart health is staying active, but you can't stay active if you're distracted by fatigued muscles and other discomforts. So how many of you have experienced temporary pain or stiffness that's gotten in the way of your life? Most of you. It's not surprising because from the time we're 21, our bodies start to break down. Compression is vital because it not only reduces swelling, which can cause pain, it helps to increase the blood flow, which speeds up healing. Okay, let's check out the audience. Who wants to try the Copperware sleeves? Copperware is lightweight and it's comfortable. It's so comfortable you can wear it all day and even all night, which is key because muscle recovery happens when you're at rest. And Copperware's copper fabric technology is also a powerful antibacterial, which means when you sweat, Copperware will work to prevent skin irritation. How's that sound? What do you guys think? Okay, so now let's put Copperware to the test. We're gonna find some people who'd be willing to try Copperware while they run to see if it helps them with their fatigue, their aches, and their pains. You ready? Let's go. Yep. All right. So Larry, your knee aches. You want to try the Copperware knee sleeve today?
Yes.
It's very comfortable. And see if there's any difference after the race. You have a little bit of tingling in your hands sometimes.
They start to get like a little numb feeling.
Okay, we have some Copperware gloves. Are you willing to try these?
I would love to.
You've got the Copperware socks on.
I do have
try
the socks.
that.
When I put them on, I could feel the snugness around my arch, and I have very high arches.
We run on the beach, we run on hard pavement, and have a lot of shin splint issues.
So what are you going to try today?
The calf compression.
Both my knees. Sometimes one hurts more than the other.
That's why we're so interested in you trying the Copperware knee sleeve. This will not restrict your mobility. It's also very, very comfortable, so you can leave it on afterwards. Sound good?
Yes, it does.
All right, give me 5 on that one. Ready? Yeah!
Got the socks on, brother. Feel good so far.
Okay, we'll check in on our runners throughout the race, and later we'll find out if Copperware helped them.
Thanks, Tracy. Now let's meet a few of the folks who have joined us here today and find out how Copperware has already helped them. You have some real discomfort in your hands, arms, fingers.
My symptoms came when I was pregnant the first time around.
You finally find out about Copperware gloves.
Yes. They're amazing because, you know, you hardly even feel that they're on, so I can handle the girls really easily. I can snap their strollers. I can get my work done. It's just been a lifesaver, especially being pregnant again.
Now, we're not talking about a complete and total cure here. We're talking about you being able to function as the mother you want to be.
Yes.
I also understand that your father is here, George.
Yes.
And he
Grandpa.
has really bad knees.
I have bad knees. You can't walk nowhere. You want to sit down, you got to sort of ease into the chair. You want to get up, you got to hold something to get up. You want to play with the children. You just can't. Fabiana said to me, why don't you try this? The first day I put it on, it felt a lot better. I says, let me go for a walk. Before you knew it, I started on 69th Street and ended up on 99th Street.
Tell us how important it is to you to actually be a part of your grandchildren's lives.
That's the most important thing. I can play with them now.
Right.
Children want to be held. They want you to read them a story. I used to have to put them in a chair and read them a story. Now I can put them on my lap.
Well, you know what's beautiful? I think that your grandchildren have the grandfather they were meant to have.
That's it.
Thanks, George.
That's right.
Thanks, guys. We're going to talk with more of you throughout the show.
Now stay tuned to find out how you can join the Copperware revolution right now.
You play hard. You work hard. And you feel it in your joints.
My knees ache.
The elbow's all out of whack.
My knee screams.
Fight back with the original Copperware. Therapeutic copper compression sleeves designed to help relieve your sore, stiff muscles and joints.
I felt a difference within 2 days.
The Copperware sleeves increase mobility. You can feel the compression on the joints.
My life has changed because of Copperware.
I actually started playing tennis when I was 3 years old. I've got a lot of sore spots at this point. It's very important for me to stay active and pain-free. Copperware is so great because it helps with compression and brings recovery to the sore area.
Copperware is comfortable compression, scientifically engineered with a powerful copper-infused performance fabric that starts working the moment you slip it on to help speed recovery to muscles and joints strained by everyday activity.
Any kind of ache or pain in your body for a golfer, it's the worst.
Since I started using Copperware, I feel better when I'm working out, and it's absolutely flexible. It doesn't interfere with my swing. In fact, I forget that I'm even wearing it.
It keeps my body together.
The activated copper compression in Copperware will help relieve your sore muscles and improve your mobility fast.
Research shows that using compressive devices during exercise reduces the amount of muscle soreness after exercise. Compression provides a barrier to prevent excessive swelling and improves return blood flow to the heart.
Secondly, Copperware has extremely fast wicking, so moisture is absorbed and released rapidly. Let's compare Copperware to the leading competitor's fabric. See how fast the water is absorbed? Now watch what happens when we pour the same amount of water onto the leading competitor. It just sits there. Don't be fooled by imitations. Independent testing has proven that Copperware has up to 30% more copper than the leading competitors. The original Copperware is the only compression product with copper and antibacterial agents permanently bonded into the microfiber. They will never wash out because they are literally part of the fabric. Are you ready to get back into the game of life? If you want to increase your performance in any physical activity or sport, or simply increase your performance doing day-to-day tasks with relief from everyday discomforts, then you want performance wear from Copperware.
I can actually play without any pain.
I run on the treadmill now, confidently, without pain.
Comfortable, lightweight compression sleeves, tough enough to stand up to any activity. Don't live with joint and muscle aches or immobility for one more minute. Go to Copperware.com or call the number on your screen right now. Get your choice of one compression elbow sleeve or knee sleeve for just $19.99. Order right now and we'll send you a second knee or elbow sleeve free. Just pay additional processing and handling. You get 2 life-changing Copperware compression sleeves for just $19.99. Go to Copperware.com to explore the entire Copperware line of compression garments. We have sizes for everyone. Our perfect size guarantee means you can exchange for a different size absolutely free.
I really wish I'd heard about Copperware years ago. It's a heaven sent.
And of course, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Try Copperware for 60 days. And if you're not thrilled, simply return it for a full refund, no questions asked. Get your 2 life-changing Copperware compression sleeves for just $19.99 and get moving again.
Okay, so far so good. Later, we'll head to the finish line to find out how Copperware worked for our runners. But first, a few weeks ago, we met Katie. She's a high-risk pregnancy sonographer who's on her feet all day at the hospital while dealing with chronic knee and foot issues and discomfort. Take a look.
I'm Katie Massat. I am 40 years old and I'm a sonographer. I work at a very busy hospital in Chicago, Illinois in high-risk obstetrics and gynecology. I've noticed after many years of doing this, I'm having more pain than I used to have. I have pain in my knee, my feet swell now, they didn't used to. Getting to the gym doesn't happen. Going home to my children and running to the park with them or playing with them is getting hard to do. I can't be the mom I want to be to them.
Please welcome Katie. So Katie, you've been wearing the Copperware knee sleeve and the Copperware socks for a couple of weeks now. How do they feel?
The discomfort's not there from my day-to-day. I can focus on my patients and not be miserable when I get home. It helps me be active with my kids. They're 6 and 9. They're busy. They want to go to the park, and instead of just dragging myself there, I can actually go.
They want
and
an
be
active
comfortable
mom.
and play, yeah.
And then you like to go to the gym. Well, the Copperware has helped with that as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel good enough that I can do everything now.
And Katie, what I really love about the story is you're spreading the word. You love the Copperware so much that you gave your mom some.
I did.
Tell us about her story.
My mom is 67 and she runs my dad's medical office. So she's a very active, busy woman. And she's had knee pain, so I sent her a sleeve.
I was skeptical. She's young. It worked for her. I didn't know if it worked for me, but I tried it. It works. I'm so grateful to Copperware for giving me the opportunity to have my life back.
Thanks, Katie, and please thank your mom for us. When we come back, we'll head to the finish line to find out how Copperware worked for our runners.
Thanks, Tracy. Okay, let's talk with a few more Copperware users. Rob, I understand that you're a substitute teacher and you're a father of 1 boy, correct?
I am.
And you have got some physical problems going on.
I do.
Let's hear about it.
My body hurts me all the time. It affects every aspect of my life. from being a good dad. And when I'm substituting, I can't work with the lower grades because I can't be as active with them as I'd like to be. The pain has taken the joy out of life from me.
It does affect us emotionally when our body hurts. What has happened since you started using Copperware?
It started to feel so much better. There really is some future here.
And I hope that you continue to feel better and you get more active in your son's life.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It actually helped me deal with the stiffness and swelling in my ankle. I noticed the swelling go down. I have more mobility on my lateral movement. I wear it all day long. I have it on right now, and it feels great.
I've actually had 5 surgeries between both shoulders. They would just dislocate at will.
The big issue that Copperware helped me with is swollen feet.
So was the swelling painful? Was it painful?
Extremely painful. And I bought all the things that you find in the drugstore, and all of them hurt my feet worse, in my opinion. And then I found these socks.
And you found that you'd gotten relief from the swelling and the pain? Awesome. Okay, so we're hearing a lot of stories about how Copperware helped, but what does compression actually do? How does it work? To get some answers to these questions, we turn to Dr. Carrie Chapman, one of New York City's top orthopedic surgeons and also a leading expert in sports medicine. Dr. Chapman is joining us live from his office in Manhattan. Nice to meet you, Dr. Chapman.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jack.
Let's talk about compression. What does it actually do?
The main effect of compression is to return venous blood flow to the heart. Additionally, it provides a barrier to prevent excessive swelling.
Well, we're all familiar with medical compression stockings patients wear in hospitals even after a minor procedure. Tell us about those.
The compression sleeves that are used in the hospital are very effective at preventing blood clots and improving circulation. However, they're made of a very tight material, and most patients find them extremely uncomfortable to wear for a long period of time.
So, is there any benefit to milder forms of compression that can be worn for longer periods of time?
Certainly. A lower level of compression is more tolerable to the patient. I do prescribe compression stockings after lower extremity surgery. I do feel that there's a benefit for compressive garments. They've been recommended for use in everyday activities such as long travel in your car or being on an airplane for an extended period of time, just to get that blood flowing.
Thank you, Dr. Chapman. We have learned a lot from you today. Pretty interesting, isn't it, Jane?
Very. And check this out, Jack. We found a brave audience volunteer who's willing to demonstrate what the doctor was just talking about. This is Jenna. She's wearing the Copperware knee sock on her left leg and a typical medical grade compression stocking on her right leg. We had both of these measured at a certified textile testing facility. The Copperware sock registered roughly 15 millimeters of mercury, and the hospital stocking registered 35 millimeters of mercury. Now, Jenna, how do they feel?
This one feels tight and unbearable. It's uncomfortable, but this one feels great. It's flexible. I could do anything in it. I could sleep in it.
I like that. Do you want to take this one off from the hospital?
Yes.
It's tight. It's uncomfortable. She's even struggling just to get out of it. We're not suggesting that Copperware socks replace these, but the real point I want to make is this. With the medical stocking, you were getting 35 millimeters of mercury compression when it was on. Right now, you're getting 0. Compression only works when you have it on. Copperware is a comfortable all day, even all night compression that keeps working when you're engaged in sports or work or play or travel or even when you're sleeping. Stay with us to find out how Copperware can start working for you right now.
You play hard. You work hard. And you feel it in your joints.
My knees ache.
The elbow's all out of whack.
My knee screams.
Fight back with the original Copperware. Therapeutic copper compression sleeves designed to help relieve your sore, stiff muscles and joints.
I felt the difference within 2 days.
The Copperware sleeves increase mobility. You can feel the compression on the joints.
My life has changed because of Copperware.
I actually started playing tennis when I was 3 years old. I've got a lot of sore spots at this point. It's very important for me to stay active and pain-free. Copperware is so great because it helps with compression and brings recovery to the sore area.
Copperware is comfortable compression, scientifically engineered with a powerful copper-infused performance fabric that starts working the moment you slip it on to help speed recovery to muscles and joints strained by everyday activity.
Any kind of ache or pain in your body for a golfer, it's the worst.
Since I started using Copperware, I feel better when I'm working out, and it's absolutely flexible. It doesn't interfere with my swing. In fact, I forget that I'm even wearing it.
It keeps my body together.
The activated copper compression in Copperware will help relieve your sore muscles and improve your mobility fast. Don't be fooled by imitations. Independent testing has proven that Copperware has up to 30% more copper than the leading competitors. The original Copperware is the only compression product with copper and antibacterial agents permanently bonded into the microfiber. They will never wash out because they are literally part of the fabric. Are you ready to get back into the game of life? If you want to increase your performance in any physical activity or sport, or simply increase your performance doing day-to-day tasks with relief from everyday discomforts, then you want performance wear from Copperware.
I can actually play without any pain.
I run on the treadmill now, confidently, without pain.
Comfortable, lightweight compression sleeves, tough enough to stand up to any activity. Don't live with joint and muscle aches or immobility for one more minute. Go to copperware.com or call the number on your screen right now. Get your choice of one compression elbow sleeve or knee sleeve for just $19.99. Order right now and we'll send you a second knee or elbow sleeve free. Just pay additional processing and handling. You get 2 life-changing Copperware compression sleeves for just $19.99. Go to copperware.com to explore the entire Copperware line of compression garments. We have sizes for everyone. Our perfect size guarantee means you can exchange for a different size absolutely free.
I really wish I'd heard about Copperware years ago. It's a heaven sent.
And of course, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Try Copperware for 60 days. And if you're not thrilled, simply return it for a full refund, no questions asked. Get your 2 life-changing Copperware compression sleeves for just $19.99 and get moving again.
Copperware helps tennis players like me and golfers like Jack. We've met real people all across America who are able to be active again and participate in normal life thanks to Copperware. Now we'll see if Copperware was able to help our runners who are out here doing their part to promote cardiovascular health. Let's head to the finish line and see how we did. Tiffany, you just finished and you're wearing the socks.
Yep.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I don't have any pain in my left arch right now.
I can tell you, my left leg feels good, but I need another one for my right leg.
I work out 3 times a week and they're gonna be on my knees every time. I want a whole body thing.
You want a whole bodysuit now?
Yeah.
So how'd they feel?
They felt really good.
Were they too tight?
No, they weren't too tight. They felt perfect.
It feels really good, comfortable, kind of stylish too, so.
They're kind of stylish.
Good, yeah.
You're looking good, Reno.
Yeah,
You're looking good.
I'm rocking it.
He's rocking it. You've got him on both legs.
Actually, they felt amazing. I didn't feel like there was too much stress on my knees.
When I started running, I didn't stop. I usually stop.
Usually stop because of discomfort or pain?
It hurts, and I didn't stop at all. I was proud of myself.
Going into the race, you had a little hip pain.
Yes.
How were the Copperware shorts?
I had no hip pain at all, and usually I get hip pain. There was none.
I just felt good. I had no pain in the right knee. Tennis would be just unbelievable, just because that's really where I get the pain. So this is going to be something good to try out when I'm playing tennis.
So now you're going to try this for tennis
Definitely,
as well?
most definitely.
Against me?
So, anything. Oh
Against
yeah.
me?
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Bring
it on.
Bring
it on.
Listen to you. All right. So there you have it. More people have joined the Copperware revolution. Please, if your life is less than it should be because of the temporary aches, stiffness, and discomforts that we all experience, I urge you to give Copperware a try. We all need to feel good so we can stay active and fit for ourselves and for our families. Thanks for coming out today, everyone. And now back to Jack and Jane in the Copperware Fitness Center.
Wow. I expected those runners to have a positive effect from the Copperware sleeves, but that was amazing. Now we're coming back in studio here and talking with Cheryl.
I love my kids. I love to help them in everything. And when I couldn't kick the soccer ball with them or pass them a puck with a stick, I just felt like I was letting them down.
What's happened since you discovered Copperware?
It's helped. I really don't have pain, and I don't feel my age. I don't have the sleeve, I feel my age.
Let's all sign up for that one. We don't feel our age. Barbara and Campbell, how are you today?
Once I retired, I became much more involved with tennis. And the elbow particularly hurt, as well as my hands.
As I got older,
I developed the pains in the knees. Then I started to think about giving the sports up.
So tell us how Copperware has improved that part of your life.
Well, you know, it's just worked wonders.
This is really what we all aspire to. You don't want to spend your golden years in the house. You want to be active and live the way you want to live and enjoy your life. So thank you so much for sharing the fact that you are active and you don't want to isolate. Well, Jane, I'd say these folks have proven how much better Copperware can make you feel. And when you feel better, you'll move more, be more active, you'll exercise more, and just get more out of your life.
It's true, Jack. When you have aches and stiffness and discomfort, you don't want to move. When you don't move, your health can suffer, physically and emotionally. Copperware can help keep you moving.
And that's the reason I was so eager to do this show. I've learned so much in my life about the power of staying positive, and such a big part of that is staying healthy. Let's be clear, Copperware doesn't make you healthy, but it helps to relieve the aches and stiffness that prevent you from doing all you need to do to stay healthy. It soothes the creaky joints and sore muscles that prevent you from enjoying your family and your work and all the things that make you happy.
Healthy and happy. That sounds good to me, Jack.
Thanks, Jane. And thanks all of you for sharing your stories. And a very big thank you to Tracy Austin. So let's put on our Copperware and hit that gym. What do you say?
All right, let's do it.
So long, everybody.
You play hard. You work hard. And you feel it in your joints.
My knees ache.
The elbow's all out of whack.
My knee screams.
Fight back with the original Copperware. Therapeutic copper compression sleeves designed to help relieve your sore, stiff muscles and joints.
I felt the difference within 2 days.
The Copperware sleeves increase mobility. You can feel the compression on the joints.
My life has changed because of Copperware.
I actually started playing tennis when I was 3 years old. I've got a lot of sore spots at this point. It's very important for me to stay active and pain-free. Copperware is so great because it helps with compression and brings recovery to the sore area.
Copperware is comfortable compression, scientifically engineered with a powerful copper-infused performance fabric that starts working the moment you slip it on to help speed recovery to muscles and joints strained by everyday activity.
Any kind of ache or pain in your body for a golfer, it's the worst.
Since I started using Copperware, I feel better when I'm working out, and it's absolutely flexible. It doesn't interfere with my swing. In fact, I forget that I'm even wearing it.
It keeps my body together.
Are you ready to get back into the game of life? If you want to increase your performance in any physical activity or sport, or simply increase your performance doing day-to-day tasks with relief from everyday discomforts, then you want performance wear from Copperware.
I run on the treadmill now, confidently, without pain.
Comfortable, lightweight compression sleeves, tough enough to stand up to any activity. Don't live with joint and muscle aches or immobility for 1 more minute. Go to Copperware.com or call the number on your screen right now. Get your choice of 1 compression elbow sleeve or knee sleeve for just $19.99. Order right now and we'll send you a second knee or elbow sleeve free. Just pay additional processing and handling. You get 2 life-changing Copperware compression sleeves for just $19.99. Go to Copperware.com to explore the entire Copperware line of compression garments. We have sizes for everyone. Our perfect size guarantee means you can exchange for a different size absolutely free.
I really wish I'd heard about Copperware years ago. It's a heaven sent.
And of course, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Try Copperware for 60 days, and if you're not thrilled, simply return it for a full refund, no questions asked. Get your 2 life-changing Copperware compression sleeves for just $19.99 and get moving again. The proceeding was a paid advertisement for Copperware brought to you by TriStar Products Incorporated.